Hey everybody, it's Halfmonty, and told you I was gonna make another video. This is me. I'm on a kind of a custom map, made it a lot easier to build on, because I'm still experimenting. I don't know what I'm doing, but oh, I was hoping I could show you a few things. Don't worry about that. I don't know what that is. What this is right here is a repeater, and this is actually a little bit bigger than it needs to be. So if you want to make a smaller repeater, hold on. Okay, just make it pretty small, in case you need to. See, most of y'all probably know most of your redstone tricks, but just in case you don't, I mean, it doesn't hurt. Let me show you what I'm doing. Alright, see? It just, it's pretty simple. And it automatically repeats. It's only a 2x3 little section that you need to do. Pretty convenient. What else is there? Oh yeah, I was trying to. It's really good to extend long sections, which I was trying to do in this model here. I had these sections that were stretching out. These were supposed to be each note, and I was trying to program each note with time based off of those lines that go across, and these crisscross, and then there's junctions where they were going to meet, and that's where I was going to place the desired note at the desired time that I wanted, and then it would all be played back at the base. But I don't even know what that was. I'm just messing around. But this was my second attempt at it. That failed pretty terribly. Not really. It was. I actually learned a lot from messing with this stuff. I just kind of came across a limitation of redstone. It could not keep up using these here. I wanted the cross flow to come back, and it wouldn't come back fast enough to make a reasonable note, meaning I would need multiple lines of redstone. A single line of redstone can't take that much. Maybe there's another gate that I can use. It would be probably a lot more complex. We'll see how that works. But for now, if that, it just frustrated me. But, and what the hell is this? More fail. So let's forget about that. Now this is actually a really cool sequencer. This is actually what my other videos were based off of when I was using the circle thing. This is just it in a line. I was going with some ideas here, hence the Minecraft. I'll explain that in a second. But it's very, very fast. Watch it. It covers many torches in a very short amount of time, meaning that if you want to use it as a sequencer, you can basically set whatever tempo you want for whatever piece you want. It's very convenient instead of like using a clock, a 5-block clock or something like that. And it's pretty simple to make. You just like pretend like this is where the feed is, and it comes straight into the first torch, and then that torch actually goes straight up above on the block above it, because torches can do that. They can go one level above, but they can't go down. So it uses that simple principle to force the current to go in one direction. It goes up, and then all they can do is go up. No, I don't even know what I was saying here, because this is actually post commentary. So I'm like jumping around like a monkey, but yeah. So what you need to do is you feed the line down to the very next torch, and you feed that top torch into the very next bottom torch, and you create this cycle, kind of like a spiral that goes all the way through to the end, forcing it to go, the current to go to the next torch. And yeah, that's about it. It's pretty simple. A lot more simple than it looks. And then you get that. That is beautiful. I really do like that. probably gonna push the button again soon. I don't know why, just because I like it. But yeah, it goes so fast that with 2 boosters, I couldn't keep up with it. Because as you can tell, it gets really quiet there at the end. If you're standing on one end, you can't hear the other. So, it's one of the limitations of the sound and how big your music machine can be. You have to be able to hear it. So, and this, I was using simple thing they called NOT gates, something like that. I kind of squished them together pretty efficiently, but it's actually I knew this worked. I'll try to guess the song, by the way. That was Monkey Island, by the way. I love Monkey Island, if you can't tell. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I went with this design because I knew it worked, and it was getting late, and I figured I should probably make at least some song because I've been fiddling around with everything, trying to make the ideas I had work, but I just don't think my ideas for it are possible yet with redstone. But I was showing off how I'm having multiple off of one little lead of redstone torch there, and you just put the torch on the sides and on the top, and then you can put the music box on each. The problem is, I had to use redstone on the side to get the different materials on the bottom. It's a little bit limited in that when you're just placing it on a torch, it's going to sound all the same. It's going to sound like the piano or the harp or whatever you're going to call it. But so if you need those other sounds, you got to kind of build a weird little walkway in between everything and then connect it to the walkway. And you're just limited in size and space. And also, let's do it again. Right in there. Right there in the middle, you can hear it just kind of jumbles up a little bit. And it's not because I didn't put it in right. It's just the redstone is just kind of weird. The sequencer over there is a lot more reliable, a lot more stable. This one over here is just something about me. It might be the way that I turned just for space and cram wise, I turned the torches. That may have something to do with it, that it just doesn't run as smooth. Might be due to the system I'm using, where the music box is right on the torches. It probably does have something to do with that, but yeah, you'll hear it right in there. Play it again. Yeah, I really do like that song. By the way, if you have any requests, let me know. Classical music, modern music, some pop hits, whatever you got, shoot them at me. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, you should also, I mean, I pretty much showed this design as well as I can. Just pause if you need to. I'm gonna show it real good so you can get an idea how this is working. This is a really good, simple way if you wanted to create a simple song. As far as I know, there isn't really an easier, at least easier to understand way of going about it. But that's my problem with it, is that it is fairly simple. Yeah, I don't know what to say, that's just awesome. But yeah, hopefully I can come up with something that is equally simple, but equally, or twice as effective, because it's not very effective. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This has been Minecrafting with Halfmonty, playing with some music and stuff.